Okay, by the way, any one of you know today is a purple day? Any one of you know today is a purple day? And why we celebrate purple day? थोड़ा सा चेंज करना है ना, पीपीटी थोड़ी पढ़ानी है. Just do the Google, come back 30 seconds. Let me see who is so fast in taking Google. Move on. Purple day. Okay, so we got a first answer from Arvind. Mention purple day is for epilepsy awareness. Yes, absolutely great. Congratulations, Arvind. Yeah, you know, I want everyone to clap for Arvind being such a great participant. And get this, International Day of Epilepsy, Sucharita Roy. Okay, so please clap, guys. Clap for Sucharita. Niharika Prasad, epilepsy awareness. Very well, very well. So that's how we do anything. Kindly clap for the people who are answering it. Girija Rao, appreciated. Amazingly great. Amazingly. Everyone, please clap. Yes, Shivam, very well. Shivani, very well. Bhavesh, very well. Bhumish, very well. Exactly. This is something which we called it as moving off track, right? एक दूसरा चीज क्या होता है, एक क्वेश्चन के बाद दूसरा आंसर के बाद तीसरा आंसर के बाद चीजें चलती रहेंगी. बट वी आर नॉट इन द क्लासरूम, वी आर इन एन इन्फ्लुएंसर फ्रेमवर्क फॉर्मूला, राइट? कल्पना जी, वेरी वेल, थैंक यू सो मच, राइट? एंड व्हाई वी कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग which we want to do because of one reason. Let me ask the second question. Why we cannot? So let me take your answers first of all, right? Why we cannot do anything which we want to do? हम क्यों नहीं कर पाते हैं जो हम करना चाहते हैं? Kriti Smith has mentioned, yeah, right, has mentioned confidence. Anyone else want to mention anything? Hesitation, very well, amazingly great. Sucharita, fear for failure, amazingly great. Move on, guys. Yes, Muhammad Salim, very well. Fear, can't trust, limiting belief, priority, amazing. Mindset, very well. Why we cannot share our thought to more people even if we want? Many of you are coacher, trainer, entrepreneur, facilitator. Why are you not able to share your thought? Okay, G Raghvendra has mentioned procrastination. What else? Procrastination तो चलो ठीक है, you know, that is also one of the good part. But apart from that, क्या ऐसी चीज है कि जिससे आप बहुत कुछ बताना चाहते हो लोगों को? Like, you know, गिरिजा जी is one of the coach, right? Wellness coach है. अब wellness coach मैं बहुत सी चीजें लोगों को बताना चाहता हूँ, लेकिन मैं बता नहीं पाता हूँ. Okay, fear of losing relationship, very well. Commitment, very well. Lack of system, Preeti Smith, amazing Preeti, very well. Move on. Everyone, I want everyone to participate. Let me take the name also, and I love to take the names so that you should not go for a sleep. Though I know that it's a weekend, it's a Saturday, it's an evening, but again, my hats off to you with putting so much high energy on the chat. Right? Anuja Bakshi ji, Anurag Kanojia ji, Mr. Ashoka, okay, Aziz, very well, right? Lack of system, Preeti has mentioned. Why we cannot follow everyone except only few people? सिर्फ कुछ लोगों को ही हम फॉलो क्यों करते हैं? वो कैरिस्मेटिक अप्रोच, आंसर ही दे दिया मैंने, ठीक है? बी रेडी फॉर दैट. व्हाई वी कैन नॉट फॉलो एवरीवन एक्सेप्ट ओनली फ्यू पीपल? सिर्फ हम कुछ को ही फॉलो क्यों करते हैं? कनेक्शन, प्रीति स्मिथ, वेरी वेल. लॉट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, not knowing star and what to express. Okay, Mr. Sunil, very well put forward. Focus and liking, bias, Bhavesh Karia ji, very well. Okay, just try some more. I want to take understand कि मतलब हम ना सिर्फ कुछ लोगों को ही क्यों फॉलो करते हैं, हर किसी को फॉलो क्यों नहीं करते हैं? एंड वी फॉलो ओनली हैंडफुल ऑफ द पीपल. कहते हैं ना कि उंगलियों पे गिन सकते हैं. ऐसे कौन से लोग हैं और क्या रीजन है? Our own perception, amazing guys, right? So let me tell you the secret. Okay, and what is that secret? Clarity, connect, charisma. And let me repeat my favorite quote. कहने को तो ये बहुत सी छोटी चीज है, 3C, clarity, connect and charisma, लेकिन जिंदगी निकल जाती है इसको समझने में. और बहुत से ट्रेनर, कोच, एंटरप्रेन्योर, फैसिलिटेटर कीप ऑन स्ट्रगलिंग ईदर ऑन क्लैरिटी और क्रिएटिंग कनेक्ट। अगर दोनों चीज आ जाती है तो उनको ये समझ में नहीं आता है कि करिश्मा कैसे क्रिएट करेंगे, एक वाव फैक्टर कैसे क्रिएट करेंगे। मेंटोग्राम टीम हैज इंट्रोड्यूस दिस पर्टिकुलर कॉन्सेप्ट, जिसके बारे में अभी हम थोड़ा डिटेल में और बताएंगे, बट इट विल हेल्प यू इन ऑल थ्री एस्पेक्ट। और ये तीनों एस्पेक्ट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू टू क्रिएट योर influencer framework. How many of you agree with this concept? Just type agree in the comment box. Yes, we want to follow what we want to follow, do which we never. Yes, agree. Very well, Bhavesh. Very well. Mohammed, very well, agree. Lochan, very well, agree. Sandeep Singh, very well. Sucharita Roy, agree. Right? Arvind, agree. Mahesh, agree. Mukesh, agree. Vijay, agree. Ashoka, agree. Amazing. Amazing, guys. Right? In complete session, you will come to know about all these three things in a very simple manner. Today, I will be giving you the framework related to the LinkedIn side of it, but this can be used in any platform, right? And we are the influencer who don't want to have more likes, followers, and comment and share. ओके अगर आप उस तरीके के लाइक, फॉलोवर, कमेंट और शेयर के बारे में सोच रहे हो कि दे आर द इन्फ्लुएंसर, दे आर एब्सोल्युटली नॉट एन इन्फ्लुएंसर, राइट? इन्फ्लुएंसर आर द पीपल हु एक्चुअली क्रिएट इम्पैक्ट, right? And I want you to type on the chat box I plus I, influencer plus impact, right? Then you will understand that what does influencer actually mean. Like, comment, share, ये सारी चीजें jargons हैं. Yes, very well, Bhavesh, very well, very well. And we are going to announce two of the best participant, which will get one surprise from me also, right? Best participant, most engaged participant, right? Bhavesh Karia has mentioned 1+1. Humera Shah has mentioned 1 plus I plus I. Okay. Sucharita Roy has mentioned I plus I. And that's how we are in the business, or we are in the service where we create impact on the people. एक वेलनेस कोच अगर कोई है और उसको अगर 200 लाइक आ जाते हैं, 200 कमेंट आ जाते हैं, 200 शेयर्स हो जाते हैं, वर्सेस अगर एक एक ओनली वन सिंगल person actually get the impact, which one is the better one? Like, comment, share, or the impact is the better one? If impact is the better one, just type impact, because impact is one God whom we will pray. Yes, Anuja, very well. Lochan, very well. Aziz, very well. Preeti Smith, very well. Why I am asking you to write on the chat? क्योंकि कहते हैं ना कि जब एक चीज हमारे कर कमलों से निकलती है, बड़ा इंस्पायरिंग हिंदी, राइट? कर कमलों से निकलती है, ऑटोमेटिकली वो चीज हमारे मस्तिष्क से होकर के गुजरती है, राइट? शेरो शायरी नहीं है, लेकिन इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है कि इम्पैक्ट। लाइक, कमेंट और शेयर के लिए हम इन्फ्लुएंसर नहीं बन रहे हैं, दैट इज अ डिफरेंट थिंग, यू नो। रील बना करके बचपन का प्यार और व्हाट इज दैट, अनदर वन अभी जो आया था वो, दिस वन, आई डोंट नो, एक कच्चा बादाम, राइट? सो वी आर नॉट द इन्फ्लुएंसर्स लाइक दैट. We are the influencer who need to create impact. Okay, and thank you so much everyone. I really love this energy on this Saturday evening when everyone is liking on the part of impact part of it, right? Let's decode once again clarity, connect, and charisma, right? Now, how can we create this? Now let me understand from you, how many of you are ready for a physical note, and how many of you are ready for digital note, right? Just type physical or digital. Let me see, because then I will be giving you the inputs related to that. और मैंने तो अपने वीडियो में कहा था कि फिजिकल नोट लेके आना. यस, अनुजा वेरी वेल, संदीप सिंह वेरी वेल, शिवानी वेरी वेल, हुमेरा वेरी वेल, निहारिका वेरी वेल. एवरीवन appreciate everyone is coming up with a mindset with physical note and the paper, right? Sapna Kamal is have got physical and digital also, very well, right? You need to take certain screenshot, because will not share the recording, will not share the ppt, क्योंकि ऐसे हजारों पीपीटी आपको गूगल पे मिल जाएंगे. I don't want you to, like, get immersed in the ocean of the ppts. I want you to understand and to take action, because somebody who take action get result, somebody who get result create impact, somebody who create impact create influence, right? So that is the reason I suggest you take maximum note in your physical notepad. Why physical? So that you can actually again कर कमलों से निकलने के बाद आपके दिमाग में मस्तिष्क में वो चीजें बैठ जाएंगी. Okay, and I want you to share the photograph also once you are done with that physical note, right? And we will definitely, publish it somewhere. Yes, yes, focus on this amazing Roshanji, very well. Yeah, and I request you to please put your question and answer. I love question and answer. और जब तक क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा तब तक हमारी जिज्ञासा कंप्लीट नहीं होती है. Okay, so you can put question and answer in Q&A section. Once we are done, we will definitely take the Q&A also. Yeah, okay. And this is the way how we can satisfy the questions which is coming from you, the inquisitiveness which is coming from you, the curiosity which is coming from you, right? So this is something which is quick brief, and I want a confirmation from all of you right now. Okay, before we start, I'm going to share you a bit about, like, what you will learn today. Do you want to know who am I? Right, thoda sa Sid ne bataya, but if you want to know and why I do what I do, why I actually got shaken hands with Mentogram to create influencer mastery community, influencer growth community, right? And I will tell you that yahan pe bahut kuch acha aane wala hai. There is something called as wow LinkedIn also which is coming, so be ready for that, right? So I want to know from you is that how many of you are ready for this. Yeah, okay. How many of you are ready to attend this thing? How many of you want to know about me? Just type BIO in the comment box, which means bring it on. Okay, yeah, Muhammad Salim, very well. Bhavesh Karia, okay, Niharika, everyone, please put BIO if you want to know about me. It's a small permission which I'm taking from you before putting it forward, all my secrets and gyan and all that, right? So be ready for that. Now here's a simple 30-second slide which can help you understand. We all are doing what we are doing for our family, राइट और उनके लिए एक कहते हैं ना कि मतलब एक पर्टिकुलर पोर्शन should actually dedicate to the family. So whenever I'm doing any webinar, any seminar, any kind of guest lecture, keynote speech and all that, I always connect with the family, right? So proudly saying father of two Nordic kids, husband of musician wife, entrepreneur turned recruitment evangelist, keynote speaker, guest lecturer, interview coach, social media influencer with 30,000 plus followers on LinkedIn, guest lecturer to various IIT, IIM, Narsi Monji, 25 plus management institute, marathon motivator, non-fiction author, 3 books are already there, born recruiter, and proud to say so. Okay, certifications wise and all that I'll not go in detail. You can connect with me on LinkedIn and you will understand that thing in more detail about that. Right now, how many of you love gift? Because we are actually giving the gift at the end of the session, right? So just type emojis and love gift. Emojis, emoticons. Let me see. Yes, very well, Sucharita, very well, right? Niharika, very well. You can put n number of emoticons. Emoticons, just put it as much as possible. Muhammad Salim, very well. Arvind, very well. Okay, seven hearts. Okay, that's good. Sandeep Singh, very well. Amazing, amazing, right? Okay, Bhumish, very well. Umera Shah, amazing, amazing. I am loving it. McDonald's, very nice, right? So this is which is coming to you after the end of the session is called a LinkedIn profile maximizer. How can you actually take maximum advantage of your profile? That I'm going to share you this particular book after the end of the session. The link will be shared by Mentogram team. You all will get a special appreciation since you are attending this session. This is the smallest gift which we can offer you. There is one more. Okay, this will get into 2 most active participant through link, and this is called a LinkedIn content calendar, which we again share to the participant here. How many of you need more gift? Apart from that, How many of you need more gift? Okay, Anurag, me. Mohammed, me. Okay, Pavan, me. Sucharita, me. Bhavesh, me. Lochan, me. Amirasha, me. Amazing. You are actually more faster than me. Okay, amazing, amazing. Love, love. Be ready. The gift is coming to you by the end of the session, and Siddharth from Mentogram team will actually announce that gift. Okay, be ready for that because that's a wow gift which you all are getting today, right? बहुत कुछ है. Be ready for that. Okay, now let's come back to influencer part of it. Clarity, connect, and charisma. I want every one of you to pay 100% attention for next 20 minutes odd, not more than that. But in 20 minutes may just pay 100% attention and take as much as notes as possible. How many of you love LinkedIn? Just type I love LinkedIn, ILL in the comment box. ILL in the comment box if you love LinkedIn, because my whole influencer framework will be based on the LinkedIn part of it. However, you can use it in the any social media. And when we are doing this, like, coaching classes, weekly mastermind classes and all that, yes, absolutely. Sapna ji very well, Ravindra Prabhu very well, Humaira Shah very well, Arvind very well, Mukesh very well, okay, Salesh very well, Vijay very well, Preeti Smith very well. Amazing, right? So LinkedIn is just one of the platform, one of the vehicle. You need to understand the concept, and then you can use it in for the Facebook also if you want to make it. If you want to make it on the Twitter also, you can make it on the Twitter also. But we will start with the LinkedIn, because being coach, being trainer, being facilitator, the most important part where you can actually understand is, like, how to connect with the people who are the decision maker. And 99% of the decision maker are there on the LinkedIn, right? So that's how it will start with a 10 step framework. Okay, और हम influencer को पूरा decode करेंगे. I for interest, right? So what you need to do, you just need to select only one interest. Either this can be job, or it can be business, or it can be influence, right? So I for interest, influencer, right? As I mentioned, be ready for that. सबसे जरूरी चीज है कि आपको आपके इंटरेस्ट के बारे में पता होना चाहिए. मेरा इंटरेस्ट क्या है? मुझको जॉब लेनी है, मुझको अपना बिजनेस को डेवलप करना है, या मुझको अपना इन्फ्लुएंस क्रिएट करना है, राइट? एक इंटरेस्ट आप लोगों को आज की डेट में अपने बारे में सोच करके रखना है. दैट इज वन थिंग, राइट? सेकेंड वन इज ऑन द नंबर साइड ऑफ इट. नाउ यू नीड टू सी, जैसे आपने लिखा था आई प्लस आई, इन्फ्लुएंस प्लस इम्पैक्ट, राइट? नाउ यू नीड टू सी that how much time you are devoting on the respective media. I'll not say social media, but any media, and what is an impact you are creating. Because influencer is not only confined to social media. Now with the more thing coming up, we have to look forward to get into phygital mode. Let me put on the chat for everyone, right? There is something called as phygital. We always see, okay, I'm putting in a capital, so please bear with me. This is called as phygital, physical plus digital. Okay, thank you Lochan ji, very well, very well, amazing, right? Physical is also equally important, as equal important than digital. And that's what we will create. The framework is phygital in nature. Okay, so how much time you are spending versus what impact you are creating, that is the important thing. That's on the end side of it. First we spoke about interest. We need to choose one interest, step number 1. ठीक है, ऐसे देखना कि हमको 10 स्टेप में अपना पूरा इन्फ्लुएंसर फ्रेमवर्क रेडी करना है. और हम कहते हैं ना कि अगर हमने कोई एक्रोनिम डाल दिया, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू रिमेंबर कि जो हमको पाइथागोरस थ्योरम होती थी मैथ्स में, या ओके लेट मी टेल यू, लाइक दैट साइन कॉस थीटा याद करने का एक फॉर्मूला बताता था कोई. एनी वन ऑफ यू रिमेंबर राइट नाउ? there was a formula which we used to actually use. Okay, some people have curly black hair. Harish Gabaji, very well. Can you just elaborate it more? All silver teacups. Very well, very well. Yeah, move on. Amazing. Okay, I'll tell you what one. This is a trigonometry. Yeah, absolutely. Sine, perpendicular plus hypotenuse. Yes, 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 right. So let me tell you that the thing which I put on the chat is called PBP/HHB is called sine cos theta, right? Harish ji, really appreciating. This is the something which I wanted to look forward, and you have already done it. Clap for Harish. Everyone, this is coming core from my heart. Please clap for Harish because he still remember. No, just type clap for Harish. Clap for Harish. Clap for Harish. Let me start with writing myself first. Clap for Harish. Yes, Pawan, very well. Yes, yes, Bhavesh, very well. Right? So, Pandit Badri Prasad Hari Hari Bole Sona Chandi Tole. Okay? Perpendicular base hypotenuse can help you in terms of getting into sine, cos, and theta, tan, right? So that's how you actually do that. And yes, yes, thank you. Pandit Badri Prasad Hari Hari Bole Sona Chandi Tole, right? Perpendicular upon base is called as sine. Perpendicular upon Pandit Badri Prasad Hari. Hypotenuse upon base is called as cos and then tan. और उसी का उल्टा क्या होता था? Cosec, sec and cot, right? I'm not a maths student, but still I remember. And since acronyms are very important, and that is why I gave this example to all of you, be ready for that. Second is number. Always remember how much time you are spending and what impact you create. And we have got a complete template for it, which I will be sharing you in our masterclass, which we are planning for a short while. ओके कि मतलब अगर आप 2 घंटे दे रहे हो कितना इंपैक्ट कर रहा है, 20 मिनट दे रहे हो कितना इंपैक्ट कर रहा है, 10 मिनट दे रहे हो कितना इंपैक्ट कर रहा है, एक दिन दे रहे हो कितना इंपैक्ट कर रहा है. ऑल दोस थिंग इज कॉल्ड एज इन्फ्लुएंसर फ्रेमवर्क. देन देर आर द फिलर्स. ये फिलर्स क्या होते हैं? बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं. कॉल टू एक्शन आपको कौन सा यूज करना है, कीवर्ड्स आपको कौन से यूज करने हैं, कौन से हैशटैग्स यूज करने हैं. all those things are very important. Why? Because hashtag is basically a small search parameter. Okay, and I will give you the example, for example, if somebody wants to say Ukraine, right, or a world war, what they can do is that just put a hashtag world war, and then you will get to know that or Russia war example, right, or hashtag mentogram or hashtag LinkedIn. The people who have already mentioned all those things will come to you, and that we called it as a fillers. Okay, clarity you need on three things. First is interest. आपका interest क्या है? Okay, second is that the number IN. थर्ड वन इज फिलर. फिलर कितने देखने हमको? सिर्फ 3 फिलर देखने हैं. यू कैन नॉट एक्चुअली मेक एवरीवन हैप्पी. व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज दैट मेक योरसेल्फ हैप्पी, राइट? तो उसके लिए क्या करना है? या CTA, आई टेल यू सुचरिता, CTA इज कॉल्ड एज कॉल टू एक्शन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, what you want your audience to do? Should they download your ebook? Should they book one-on-one call with you? Should they actually look forward to connect with you for coaching, consulting, or any kind of connect part of it? That is called as call to action. मतलब हम उनसे क्या करवाना चाहते हैं. I hope Sucharita you got an answer. CTA is called as call to action. And generally, call to action comes at the end of the session or at the end of the content side of it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Lochan, I'll repeat once again. Call to action, and I don't mind, sharing 10 times. क्योंकि, जब तक हमारे अंदर क्वेश्चन नहीं आएंगे, हमारे आंसर्स नहीं निकलते हैं. And we have to understand that thing. CTA is called as call to action. Every action, whatever we are expecting after a content, we called it as CTA. Like, many people say that like, comment and share. लाइक कमेंट एंड शेयर. ओके, राइट, वो मतलब आदत ही बन गई है यूट्यूबर्स की तरह. वो ना मतलब जब लाइक लास्ट में बोलते हैं लाइक कमेंट एंड शेयर, तो यू सी दैट कि दे ना दे एक्चुअली डू देयर वाइब्रेशन इन द बॉडी, राइट? सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज कॉल टू एक्शन. ओके, CTA is like comment and share is one call to action. Book one-on-one call is another call to action. If you are booking a coaching call, that's another call to action. If you want to do some purchase, that's another call to action, right? So what you want to do, there is an action point for that, and that we called it as CTA, call to action. Hope Lochan, Meera, is it okay? Thank you. Thank you. Right. So these are the filler side of it. Now let's see that how we can get into clarity, connect, charisma. Right. Long form of content. यहाँ पे अब ना किस तरीके से आप connect को create करोगे. I for interest. एक ही interest होना चाहिए. Step number 1. N for numbers. दो number लेने हैं हमको. Time versus impact. थर्ड वन इज कॉल्ड एज फिलर. एफ फॉर फिलर. राइट. फिलर में हमको क्या देखना है, सीटीए क्या है, कीवर्ड्स क्या है, हैशटैग क्या है. फोर्थ वन इज रिलेटेड टू लॉन्ग फॉर्म ऑफ कंटेंट. राइट. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू नो व्हाट इज लॉन्ग फॉर्म कंटेंट? Just type me in the comment box if you know what is long form content. If you don't know, type NA. I will be more than happy to explain you. Just type NA. Okay, no problem. Lochan, very well. Okay, Sayan, very well, no problem. Okay, Arvind, no problem. Mukesh, no problem. Okay, Niharika, Ravindra, no problem. See, long form content is the content which you actually don't do a scrolling, right? जैसे कि इंस्टाग्राम में क्या है, वो रील है. रील क्या है, आप लगातार स्क्रॉल करते जाते हो. यूट्यूब में क्या है, वीडियो है. यो आप लगातार स्क्रॉल करते जाते हो. बट व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट द कंटेंट साइड ऑफ इट, 1000 words plus or at least 15 minutes plus content where you can connect the person, see my hand here, where you can connect the person, that is called as long form content. ओके. और चार तरीके से लॉन्ग फॉर्म कंटेंट होते हैं. यू जस्ट नीड टू सी दैट 4L. व्हाट इज 4L? फर्स्ट इज समरी. राइट. समरी कौन सी है? जो आप लिंक्डइन के प्रोफाइल में समरी बनाते हो. लेट मी टेक अ गेस फ्रॉम यू. हाउ मेनी वर्ड you can use or how many characters you can use in your LinkedIn profile? Just comment on the chat box. Let me see कितने words हम लिख सकते हैं. Mothu Kumar, 300 people take interest to read. Yeah, Bhavesh, very well. Yeah, Mothu Kumar, 2600 characters in about section. Amazingly. Rishika, clap. This is the right answer. 2600 character. Clap for Rishika. Let me start putting first of all from my side. Clap for yes. Okay, awesome. Right. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, Ravindra. Thank you, Bhuvish. Okay, that's how we actually bring the energy. That's how we bring the community, and that's how we actually create the charisma and persona within the community side of it. Now, Rishika, you need to tell one word. How are you feeling right now? So many people are clapping for you. So many people are clapping for you. Ranveer Singh, thank you so much. Right? Yeah. So this is like, the gratitude power. And there is a knowledge which is a power. Out of so many people, we are able to take one name, and that name actually feel proud, because this is never expected from you. Okay. But somewhere you have done that, and that's what you are actually getting, known for. So summary is one thing. 2600 word summary, very well. Article, you can create an article. I will explain you that what type of an article and all that when we talk about the more in detail. Post कैसे create करना है, और एक newsletter. Like LinkedIn में you can actually create a newsletter and you can actually connect the people. But that I suggest you once you are having at least 1000 plus people who are connecting to you. तो ये क्या होता है ना, मतलब जर्नी है एक. 2 से 2 होंगे, 2 से 10 होंगे, 10 से 100 होंगे, 100 से 150 होंगे, 200 होंगे, 500 होंगे, 1000 होंगे. एक दिन में कभी 1000 नहीं बनते हैं. राइट. तो यू नीड टू एक्चुअली टेक द कंप्लीट थिंग फॉरवर्ड, एंड दैट वी कॉल्ड इट एज लॉन्ग फॉर्म कंटेंट साइड ऑफ इट. ओके. देन मूविंग ऑन टू द फिफ्थ पार्ट, विच इज कॉल्ड एज 5 टाइप्स ऑफ कनेक्शन. कैसे आपको बिल्डअप करना है. This is equally important for any type of platform. Okay, you need to. यहाँ पे मेजर एग्जांपल हमने लिंक्डइन का दिया हुआ है, because LinkedIn is one of the major thing. However, you can connect it, and when we will do the master session, not a master class, group coaching session, which we have got a plan for you. उस समय I will tell you that how you can send the invitation or connect the people. They will never refuse. They will never refuse. That is one of the, the idea or a share or a secret or a content I will share with you. You can connect through email. That's another way. 3VA. What does it mean? कभी भी किसी को कॉल टू एक्शन आप मत दो जब तक कि तीन चीजें आप उसको वैल्यू ना दो. राइट? वैल्यू, 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 एंड देन समथिंग विच वी कॉल्ड इट एज एन आस्क. ओके. ऐसा नहीं कि पहली बार में जाकर के कि यस मैं ये बेच रहा हूं, मैं ये कोर्स बेच रहा हूं, मैं ये कंसल्टिंग बेच रहा हूं, मैं ये वन ऑन वन बेच रहा हूं. डोंट डू दैट. पहले थोड़ा सा वैल्यू क्रिएट करना है आपको. And we will have the same thing right now, right away. Be ready with your what I can say, that credit card, right? Swipe करने के लिए ready रहना, क्योंकि इतने वैल्यू देने के बाद we will also ask. Okay? इस जर्नी को आप कैसे आगे बढ़ाओगे और उसमें मेंटोग्राम और मेंटरशिप कैसे आपको सपोर्ट करेगा. So be ready for that, because this is the way how you can actually take your learning to the action mode. सी, ज्ञान की पूरी गंगा बहती है. राइट? You can actually go to YouTube, you can go to Google, you can go to LinkedIn Learning, you can go to Coursera, you can go to EDX, you can go to Simply Learn. Hundred plus learning management system and platforms are available. But action is very important. कितना आप एक्शन लेते हो और कितना उस एक्शन से आप इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट करते हो. राइट? देयर इज अ सेइंग इन हिंदी, करत करत अभ्यास के जड़मती होत सुजान. Does not mean that how you can only engross and endorse and like encapsulate all the knowledge. The more important thing is that कि मैं दो चीजें सीखूं और उन दो चीजों को implement करूं. And that's how we actually create a connect through group level by creating a value. Okay? And then you can create through content that I will tell you, and connect through poll creation also. I created almost 500 plus followers only through LinkedIn poll. Okay. And what I did, I'm giving a very example, like, doesn't matter that tomorrow you can copy and all those things. Absolutely there. No problem. You can do that, because this will help you in terms of creating your content, and I will be more than happy. कहते हैं ना? Yeah. Okay. Sucharita Roy, let me explain. VVVA is called value, वैल्यू एंड देन आस्क. ओके. आप किसी को भी 3 बार कम से कम, इट कैन बी मोर ऑल्सो, ऐसी चीजें दो जिसमें उसको वैल्यू मिले. राइट? और उसके बाद में आप उससे बोलो कि आप अगर इंटरेस्टेड हो तो यू कैन टेक कोचिंग, यू कैन टेक कंसल्टिंग, और यू कैन टेक वन ऑन वन कॉल्स एंड ऑल दोस थिंग, वॉट एवर यू नीड फ्रॉम मी. राइट? और यू कैन एक्चुअली टेक माई कोर्सेज ऑल्सो. How many of you have got the courses right now? Type courses in the comment box if you have already got the course which you are selling to somebody. Muhammad Salim has got courses, very well. Okay. Girija Rao has got courses, very well. Okay. Muhammad Said has got courses. Yeah. So Bhavesh Karia, no problem. Right? Any one of you apart from that, these people, Arvind has got courses, Shailesh has got courses, Vijay has got courses. Okay. How many of you are already doing coaching? Type coaching in the comment box. Okay. Anurag is doing coaching. Okay. Yes, Sanjeevani is doing coaching, Niharika is doing coaching, Pavan is doing coaching, Girija Rao is doing coaching. Okay. Preeti Smith, many people are doing coaching. Right? So within this particular weekly calls, what will happen? You will every time refine and define your coaching. Okay. Bhavesh Karya, very well. Sucharita, YouTube session for parent counseling. Yes, absolutely. This is also one type of coaching only. No problem. Right? तो अब वहां पे क्या करना है आपको कि आपको आस्क सबसे लास्ट में करना है. 80% आपको कंटेंट में वैल्यू देना है. 20% आपको लोगों से आस्क लेना है कि लाइक वेदर यू कैन ज्वाइन माय कम्युनिटी, वेदर यू कैन टेक माय कोर्स, वेदर यू कैन टेक माय कोचिंग, वेदर यू कैन टेक माय फ्रेमवर्क एंड ऑल दोस थिंग. बट दैट्स ओनली 20%. 80% शुड बी द वैल्यू. Okay. And how to stack up? Be ready for that. We are going to share you that particular framework also. Right? So understand, this is again very important part of it. 5-way. Explore. The 6th step, we have done half of the discussion right now. Okay. And how you are feeling? Am I fast? Am I slow? Or is it okay? Let me take a quick opinion from you. Is that fast, slow, or okay? How many of you are loving the discussion so far? or liking it. Great going. Thank you, Niharika. Sucharita, very well. Thank you so much. Kalpana, very well. Amazing, amazing. Harish Kaba, very well. Right? We have done. Lochan, thank you so much. Right? We have done 50% of it, and I'm sure आपको पता भी नहीं लगा होगा कि आप क्या सीख रहे हो और कैसे सीख रहे हो. And this is the way how you should take your influence forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lochan. Very well. Okay. Now let's come to explore how you can connect, right? You can create your vanity URL link. Probably, nowadays there are various applications which is possible, and you need to create your one URL link, which can use in everywhere. कहते हैं ना bio, bio, राइट? तो इंस्टाग्राम के बायो में आप डाल सकते हो, ट्विटर के बायो में डाल सकते हो, लिंक्डइन में आपको हाइपर लिंक कहाँ पे डालना है? डोंट पुट हाइपर लिंक इन द प्रोफाइल साइड ऑफ इट. अगर आपने बिकॉज लिंक्डइन इज वन प्लेटफॉर्म which hate hyperlink. Okay, because what happened, generally we do this mistake. We actually create the content, and then next to the content we put a hyperlink. Okay, LinkedIn block that. और आपको पता भी नहीं लगेगा. आपका जो कंटेंट है वो सिर्फ 4-5 लोगों को दिखाई देगा, 10 लोगों को दिखाई देगा, 10% लोगों को दिखाई देगा. उसके बाद वो ऑटोमेटिकली डाउन 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 डाउन. Okay, so that is the reason you need to be very clear in terms of creating your vanity URL link. I will help you that how you can create it. Okay, the premium profile, face to face recollect, personal messages, establish authority. कैसे establish करना authority को? By the content side of it. Take a photograph. यहाँ पर take a screenshot, right? So that you can always remember these things, which is very, very important, right? And now what will happen? Now the numbers will get increased. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ओके, अभी तक क्या था? छोटी छोटी चीजें थी जो कि आप याद रख सकते हो, इसीलिए आई डिडंट टोल्ड यू टू टेक स्क्रीनशॉट, बट नाउ आई एम टेलिंग यू टू टेक स्क्रीनशॉट बिकॉज ईच एंड एवरीथिंग इज इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट. Okay, so that's how you look forward to explore the different ways to connect. लोगों की क्या आदत होती है कि जैसे ही आपका कोई भी ईमेल आ गया, मोबाइल नंबर आ गया आपके पास, आप व्हाट्सएप पे उसको पुश करना स्टार्ट कर देते हो. डोंट डू दैट. रेदर क्रिएट द कंप्लीट स्टैकअप फ्रेमवर्क, राइट? आप देख रहे हो वहां पे क्या लिखा हुआ है? 10 स्टेप इन्फ्लुएंसर फ्रेमवर्क. तो आपको फ्रेमवर्क क्रिएट करना है, right? And that's how we do the connect side of it. Now the next part is creating the network. How many of you have experienced MLM, multi-level marketing? If you have experience, either you are the part of MLM, या पैसा लगाया है, या फिर कुछ गड़बड़ हुआ था. Okay, yes, right? Okay, Mohammad Said, very well. Bhavesh Karia, very well. Harish Gaba, very well. Okay, MLM वाले क्या करते हैं कि दे एक्चुअली यूज दिस फॉर्मूला कॉल्ड फ्रेंड्स फॉर्मूला. ओके, आई ऑल्सो लर्न फ्रॉम देम. अगर हमने कहीं से कोई चीज सीखी है, नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग, यस आरती आफ्ताब, वेरी वेल, या राइट, नेटवर्क मार्केटिंग, मल्टी लेवल मार्केटिंग एंड ऑल, या MLM हिमांशु भारद्वाज, वेरी वेल, राइट. तो ये क्या करते हैं कि ये सबसे पहले फ्रेंड्स को कनेक्ट करते हैं. फ्रेंड्स मतलब क्या हुआ? एफ से फैमिली. Okay, so what you need to do, I'm coming to the LinkedIn side of it right now. Probably you can put it like, to the other language also, other platform also. Family, हमको ये देखना है कि कोई फैमिली का कोई कनेक्ट लिंक्डइन पे तो नहीं है, या उस पर्टिकुलर प्लेटफॉर्म पे तो नहीं है. अगर है तो उससे हम कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं. दिस कैन बी फेसबुक ऑल्सो, राइट? देन सेकेंड इज कॉल्ड एज रिलेटिव. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू यूज लिंक्डइन as a platform or a vehicle to drive your business so far? Type me in the comment box. Soma Basu is the first one. Very well, Soma, very well, right? How many of you LinkedIn? Yes, yes, very well, Harish, very well. How many of you have tried? Okay, Humera Shah, very well. Okay, just type me in the comment box if you have already tried. Lochan has not tried, no problem. Ashok Bira has done. Satish Chavan has done. Okay, everyone just put in the comment box if you have tried LinkedIn to get your audience. Niharika Prasad has not done that, no problem. Aarti Aftab has not tried. So we have got a mix of the people who have tried also, who didn't tried also. Those who have not tried, Ravind Prabhu, very well. At least I appreciate that you guys are honest. Okay, नहीं तो कुछ लोग होते हैं, yes, I have done this also, I have done this also, I have done this also, everything. Okay, और फिर भी कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. तो that way Yeah, Bhavesh, very well. So this is something which is called as honesty part of it. I suggest you starting today. Tomorrow never comes. Today onward, just see how you can increase your connections on the LinkedIn. Followers, don't worry. They will come by default. They will come automatically. Right? कहते हैं ना कि जहां गुड़ रहता है वहां पे चींटी अपने आप आ जाती है. So we are not saying that ki like you are a good and the people who are coming as a cheaty, but what we are saying is that if you have got a value, people will come to you. Yesterday is a history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift. Amazing, amazing. Anuragji, very well. Right? Try it today. Friends, what is the friends? Family. आपको देखना है कि आपके लिंक्डइन पे कितने लोग आपकी फैमिली से कनेक्टेड हैं. अगर हैं तो जस्ट स्टार्ट गेटिंग कनेक्शन टू देम. सेकंड इज कॉल्ड एज रिलेटिव. कितने रिलेटिव्स हैं वहां पे. इंस्टीट्यूशनल किसके साथ आपने पढ़ाई की है. तो यू मे बी बैक बेंचर, यू मे बी फ्रंट बेंचर, यू मे बी मिड बेंचर, डज नॉट मैटर. इफ यू आर अ बेंचर itself is a good thing. ओके. मतलब ये मतलब नहीं है कि आप आगे बैठते थे, पीछे बैठते थे, कहां करते थे, क्या करते थे, डजंट मैटर. इंस्टीट्यूशनल मींस अगर आपने साथ में पढ़ाई की है. कैन यू से नो टू एनीवन. कैन यू से नो टू एनीवन हु इज एक्चुअली शेयरिंग invitation to you and who has actually studied with you. Can you say no? Let me see. Type no. Yes, absolutely, Girija Rao. No, can't. Right? Yes, Niharika, very well, very well. Lochan, very well. Harish, very well. Right? Okay, Mohammad Salim, very well. Amazing. If you cannot say no, how can that person will say no? Right? ना तो आप नहीं कहेंगे, ना वो नहीं कहेगा. तो why don't we connect? And let's connect and let's see that how can we leverage the network concept of it, connect part of it, right? That's an institutional side of it. Coming to employment side, अगर आपने कहीं पे काम किया है, आपके बॉस हैं, आपके एक्स बॉस हैं, आपके रिपोर्टिंग मैनेजर है, रिपोर्टीज हैं, राइट, डिफरेंट लेवल ऑफ हायरार्कीज हैं. आई स्पेंट ऑलमोस्ट 20+ year in HR. Okay, so you understand that there is a complete connect within an employment also happen, and does not matter that this person should be from your department. If I'm in HR, somebody from purchase, somebody from supply chain, somebody from shared service, somebody from marketing, sales. Okay, yeah, no problem. So we will have the results. Okay, but these are the way where you can get the more and more connects also. Right? So that's how the employment also help you. Neighborhood, जिनसे आप रोज मिल रहे हो, कभी कभी you are actually sharing also, you are caring also, you are meeting also, just connect with them. Dreamer is for the Soma, this is basically for the people who are actually looking forward to build the connection in the different way. So that is the reason, instead of having 0 or a less or a 10, there may be the way how they can get some more. Right? Dreamer, बहुत से लोग हैं जिनको आदत है व्हाट्सएप यूनिवर्सिटी चलाने की. वो क्या करते हैं, हर दिन आपको गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड इवनिंग, ये सारी चीजें भेजते रहते हैं. नाउ व्हाट यू नीड टू डू, द मोमेंट दे एक्चुअली शेयर यू द लिंक्डइन लिंक, send them the invitation request. Okay, and then they are the first people who will be looking forward to connect with you, and that's how you build your connection. Stranger, कोई कभी मिल गया किसी वेबिनार में, सेमिनार में, and all those things, and then you can connect with those people, and that's how your friends concept actually work for you in terms of creating the first 500 connections. Right? Everyone just type friends in the comment box. Type friends, so that you should always remember this acronym. Yes, Girija, very well. Right? Bhavesh Karya, very well. Harish, Arti, Preeti, Sucharita, Arvind, Mukesh, Salesh, Bhumish, okay, Sunil, John, very well, very well. Such a great energy, such a great energy. I really love that energy. And this brings me to the content side of it. लोग कहते हैं ना कि मतलब कंटेंट हम कैसा क्रिएट करें. ओके, हमको ये तो पता लग गया कि आप कनेक्ट कैसे बना रहे हो, हमको ये पता लग गया कि हमारा इंटरेस्ट क्या है, हमको ये पता लग गया कि हमको कौन से नंबर को देखना है. आई एम रिपीटिंग इट. ओके, if you are just opening your eyes and ears, just remember I'm repeating all your influencer framework once again for you. I for interest, N for number, F for filler. right? L for long form content. Okay, and now coming to the content side of it. Now content में क्या होता है कि 7 days है और आपको क्या करना है कि एक ना मतलब इसको गेमिफिकेशन कहते हैं कि लाइक आप उसको एक गेम की तरह कर लो. Okay, Sucharita, very well. Yeah, yeah. So they are the strangers also. So that's how, like, some for somebody, like, outsider works very well. For somebody, insider works very well. So what you can do, you can actually create the content calendar, or जो आपको content calendar मिलेगा once you are done with this session, you will get a content calendar where I have given the example that what type of content can be done. Something related to motivation on Monday, something related to tricks which is related to your function. This is called as Tricky Tuesday. Wonderful Wednesday, right? And you need not have to draft every day one thing, but even if you are drafting one thing, be consistent. Wonderful Wednesday. We are going to start very soon, April onwards, in association with Mentogram, LinkedIn Live to the people who are going to create the influence, and that will share you in just in a short while. Please be ready for that, because that's how we create a wow factor for the influencers. Thoughtful Thursday. आपने भगवत गीता से अगर कोई नॉलेज ली है, राइट, अगर आपने कुरान से कोई नॉलेज ली है, अगर आपने किसी भी एक फ्रेमवर्क से नॉलेज ली है, and even if you know anything about the history side of it, and artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, IoT, thoughtful Thursday. Okay, so that's how you create content. और उस दिन ना क्या होगा कि आपने अगर thoughtful Thursday लिखा है तो आपको जरूर कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा कंटेंट मिल जाएगा जो कि आप उस दिन थर्सडे को शेयर करोगे ही करोगे. संडे को आप कॉल कर सकते हो. सक्सेसफुल सैटरडे, कोई ना कोई एक कहानी आपने शेयर कर दी, इधर अपनी कहानी शेयर कर दी, या फिर आपके फंक्शन से रिलेटेड कहानी शेयर कर दी, आपके बिजनेस से रिलेटेड कहानी शेयर कर दी, आपके लोकेशन से रिलेटेड कहानी शेयर कर दी. दैट इज कॉल्ड ए सक्सेसफुल सैटरडे. फ्रैंक फ्राइडे, कुछ भी फन वन टाइप का डाल दिया. Okay, so that, like, because people love to connect, and that's how your content helps in terms of creating the connect part of it. Okay, and then this brings me to create the influencer framework for you, like what type of people we should follow. कहते हैं ना कि like attracts like. तो आप किस तरीके के लोगों को फॉलो करते हो, आप उसी तरीके के बन जाते हो. जिस तरीके की बुक पढ़ते हो उसी तरीके के बन जाते हो. जिस तरीके के लोगों के साथ रहते हो उसी तरीके के आप ऑटोमेटिकली यू एक्चुअली गेट अ कंप्लीट ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन इन दैट. नाउ वी ऑलवेज गेट कंफ्यूज दैट व्हाट टाइप ऑफ पर्सनालिटी वी नीड टू फॉलो. योर सब्जेक्ट रिलेटेड, राइट? चूज ओनली 3 टू स्टार्ट विद, और उनको क्या करना है, सिर्फ फॉलो बटन दबाना है. एंड जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल, लाइक फाइनेंस हो गया, तो फाइनेंस में इफ यू कैन जस्ट गेट सम CFOs of Fortune 500 companies or some thought leader which is related to that, okay, you can actually create your own influencers list. Why? Because you should be knowing what's happening around. अभी जैसे मेंटोग्राम टीम ने बताया था, थैंक यू सो मच सुचरिता, या राइट. सो उन्होंने क्या बताया, जैसे हमने अपना ये सेशन स्टार्ट किया, दे एक्चुअली शेयर्ड यू एंड वन स्मॉल वीडियो just to boost up the morale and just to create a connect part of it. Same thing happen when you actually connect with these type of people, subject related, thought leaders and global personalities. With due respect, you can actually follow Elon Musk, you can follow Bill Gates, you can follow Kiran Majumdar Shah, anyone. I leave the choice to you, but follow. That is more important. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And that's how this thought leader, global personalities, और आज कल नहीं, आज 9 पर्सनालिटीज को निकालना और उनको आप फॉलो करना. Okay, and that's how you will be the part of their network. Whenever they will write anything, you will get a notification. Whenever they will write any good thing, you will get clear cut thing happening, that after doing those much of research, how they are creating the content. और आपको क्या करना है, आपको सिर्फ उस चीज को समझना है. What will happen? You will be the part of 4%. Okay, you will be the part of 4%, the people who rules the globe. What you need to do is that, और ये 4% कहां से आया? How many of you want to know about 4%? Just type WTN. WTK. Want to know. If you want to know about 4%, why this 4%? लोग कहते हैं ना 4%, 4%, 4%. Okay, WTK, Harish, okay, very well. Bhavesh, very well. Sucharita, very well. Okay, Ravindra, Arvind, okay, everyone, right? See, 80-20 rule works everywhere. Okay, और 80-20 में क्या है कि 80% of the people are the follower, 20% of the people are the leader. Pareto principle, very well, Bhavesh, right? Now, when you take 20% and further उसका division करेंगे हम जब 80-20 में, तो 20 into 20 comes 4. And that's how this 4% of the people rules the globe and they become influencer. If you want to be the part of that 4%, just type 4% in the comment box. Type 4% in the comment box. कोशिश जरूर करनी चाहिए क्योंकि कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. Okay, Niharika, very well. Lochan, very well. Bhumish, very well. Sucharita, very well. Ashok Bira, very well. Amazing, amazing. Himanshu Bharadwaj, very well. Right? So that's how you become the part of 4%. पहले mindset, फिर skill set, and then your action. Right? So that's how we get into the eminent personalities to follow. And the most important thing is your review. Everyone, please take a photograph right now. इसके बाद वाला जो है वो तो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है, which I want you to just like put it as a screen saver, okay, or put it on your screen also, which I will be sharing in just few seconds, if not in a minute, right? This is like the review framework, and we give you the complete tracker. And when we do weekly mastermind classes, we actually do tracking of all these things. That what happened, what you have done in last 1 week, what you can do further. और उसमें जो कहते हैं ना कि एक अर्जुन को द्रोणाचार्य की जो जरूरत पड़ती है, वो द्रोणाचार्य की तरह आपकी यहाँ पे मेंटरिंग होती है कि आप कैसे इस चीज को मैक्सिमाइज करोगे, कैसे किसी चीज को मिनिमाइज करोगे, और कैसे किसी चीज को लाइक स्टार्ट, स्टॉप एंड कंटिन्यू. Right? That's how we actually create the review mechanism. So we actually do the evaluation of this. I'm not going very much deep dive detail in that, just in interest of time. But I want to take more and more questions, and I want to take more and more inputs from you. So that is the reason. But these are the 10-step framework, 10-step influencer framework where you need to review. The last is review, right? तो आपको देखना है कि आपके नंबर ऑफ फर्स्ट डिग्री कनेक्शन कितने हुए, आपके सेकंड डिग्री कनेक्शंस कितने हैं. इफ यू डोंट नो, like I am there to help you. In fact, mentor, our team is there to help you. Number of LinkedIn groups, आप कितने ग्रुप्स के पार्ट बने. There is a way how you can be part of 100 group, though LinkedIn says 50 group. Okay, number of LinkedIn post कितने लोगों ने शेयर किया, प्रोफाइल चेकलिस्ट एडहेरेंस कितना है आपका, प्रोफाइल व्यूज क्या है, कितने सर्च अपीयरेंस में आ रहे हो, एंड एवरीथिंग वी डू प्रैक्टिकल. ओके, नो ज्ञान, action, right? I will tell you how you can evaluate your search appearance, how you can evaluate your post view, how you can increase your profile views, how you can actually create a system for recommendation, right, Sucharita? So first degree connection and second degree connection, I'll tell you. Say for example, Sucharita has actually sent me an invitation and I got connected with Sucharita. This is my first degree connection. Now, Sucharita is known to 10 more people, but they are not connected to me. But since I am connected to Sucharita, I am actually having access to those 10 people also. This is called as second degree connection, right? So first degree connection, who people are knowing each other and who are connected. That is called as first degree connection. Second degree connection, when the people don't know as a connect part of it, but they know that there is a network which is attached to it. Now, I'll tell you, I appreciate, Sucharita, you asked this question because this is very connecting to the influencer framework. What happened the moment when you like any post of your first degree connection, your second degree connection gets a notification that, Vivek has liked this particular thing, Ramesh has liked this particular thing, Suresh has commented on this particular content. Why? Because LinkedIn wants to create more and more and more and more engagement. उसी का तो पैसा खाते हैं वो, ठीक है। जितना एंगेजमेंट होगा, जितने ज्यादा लोग वहां पे प्रेजेंस होंगे, ऑटोमेटिकली उनको उतना ही ज्यादा, not a mutual connection, I'll not say that it's a mutual connection, because I may have or I may not have, right? So let's not get confused in terms of mutual part of it. But what happened? It's your connection only. Okay, it's your connection, but I will have an influence of that connection, and that's what we call it as a second degree connection, right? First degree, who are directly connected. Second degree, which my first degree is connected as a direct connection. Okay, I may not have any connect there, right? And that's how we get into second degree connection. I hope it's clear right now. Great, right? This is one closest thing which I want you to understand, right? Clarity, connect, charisma. कहने को तो बहुत छोटी सी चीज है, लेकिन जिंदगी निकल जाती है इसको समझने के लिए. This is something which I want you to take photograph right now, and once you are done, just type done, because this is a wow slide. एक स्लाइड के अंदर आपको सारी चीजें मिल रही हैं, पूरे के पूरे 10 स्टेप्स मिल रहे हैं, पूरे के पूरा आपको इन्फ्लुएंसर फ्रेमवर्क मिल रहा है. I फॉर इंटरेस्ट, N फॉर नंबर, F फॉर fillers, okay, L for long term, long form content, U for understand, the 5 invitation secret, E for explore, N for network, how you will develop the network, C for content planning, E for eminent personalities, and R for review. 10 स्टेप में आपको पूरी की पूरी समरी मिल जा रही है, राइट? यस, थैंक यू हुमेरा, थैंक यू सुनील, थैंक यू रविंद्र. ओके, अमेजिंग एवरीवन, right? Okay, amazing, right? And if you are having any question, I would be more than happy to answer your question as much as possible also, right? So this is our influencer framework formula, and this is where you are getting these particular things right now, right away, once you are done with this particular slide. Let me take one question from you, understanding that how you can build your influence. Okay, now I want to know from you. Great, everyone, please put your questions, right? Don't put on the chat, put on the questions, because that is very important. And the more and more you put the question, the better you will get an understanding and an answer. Okay, so I want every one of you to put the question, and what is the first thing or what is the new thing which you understood today in influencer framework? How does one know if one is in the 4% of the influencer? See, Sanjeevani, this is our own parameter. Okay, and everyone is having a different set of the impact. So if I feel that this is my impact and I'm creating to the people, to my audience, I'm the part of that 4%, and you can actually evaluate yourself. So first thing first is that don't put any jargons that 4% can coming from some different part. Say that I want to be the part of 4%, and let me do whatever is required to do that. Okay, I hope that's clear, because these are the people who are becoming the role model for that. Sucharita Ray has asked that how can we build second degree connection? Yes, Sucharita, definitely yes. How you can build second degree connection? By creating more and more content. Motivational Monday, tricky Tuesday, okay, thoughtful Thursday. Now what's happening here is that you are actually creating the content and which people are liking it. When people are liking it, what they do? They actually connect with you. And when they connect with you, they become part of your network. When they become part of your network, they actually resonate with respect to your knowledge, your thoughts, your process. And that's how you build your community. I hope, Sucharita, you got an answer. And that's how your second degree connection happens. So, To answer your question, there is a complete content framework which is designed, which we can follow. क्योंकि एक और चीज है कि we cannot put 100% time on creating the platform. Okay, we have to have our own time also. We need to have a time to think also. We need to create the case studies also, all those things. इसलिए consistency plays a very important role, and then you should have the clarity with respect to the content side of it. Let me give my example. When I started my HR journey, उसमें क्या हुआ कि I wanted to attract more and more talent. Yeah, I wanted to attract more and more talent, and for that I started something called as talks. Let me put on the chat. There is something called as talks. No, link will be provided, don't worry. Link will be provided to all the people as a thank you note, so be ready for that. Okay, because we want to give you some more golden nuggets also. Siddharth is one of the very great soul. He has actually planned so many things for you guys. Okay, I am just thinking that probably if I'm not missing out. Okay, Anurag has put one comment is that my interest collapsed and I couldn't get the part where both the bonuses were offered by clicking on. Can you any? Yeah, no problem, no problem. Don't worry. See, bonus is the smallest thing which you will get it, and we are going to share the link on that. Important point is execution, right? I suggest you that LinkedIn profile maximizer, LinkedIn content calendar, एक छोटा से कदम आज से स्टार्ट कर दो, so that you can understand that how can you take it forward. Okay, and एक छोटा सा स्टेप आपकी डेट में, कल की डेट में मैक्सिमाइज होगा. Charles Duhigg has written a very good book called Power of Habits, and he has actually shared something called as 3S formula. Let me share with all of you on the chat, right? There's a book by Charles Duhigg. Okay, this book is called as Power of Habits. Okay, and he has actually suggested 3S formula. What is this? Means that always start small, always start stupid, and always start something which is surprising. Okay, like for example क्या है, हमको बुक रीड करने की बड़ी इंटरेस्ट रहती है. हर कोई चाहता है कि लाइक आई कैन रीड बुक्स एंड आई कैन एक्चुअली लाइक गेट मोर एंड मोर नॉलेज एंड ऑल दोस थिंग, राइट? Now what Charles Duhigg suggests in his book is that you don't need to read the complete chapter in one day. You don't need to read even one page per day. What is suggest is that just read only one line per day. Can you think? Compound effect? Yes, yes, yeah. Very good, right? So that's how you build your habit. Start small, start surprising. लोगों को लगे यार मैं तो सिर्फ एक ही लाइन पढ़ता हूँ. You will always have an inquisitiveness कि उस बुक में क्या लिखा था further. Okay, but as per the Charles Duhigg, consistency. Start small and start stupid, start doing it, right? And that's how you build. So when I say that ki LinkedIn profile maximizer, LinkedIn content calendar, whatever you get, just start implementing it and then you will see the results of it. Okay, and Aarti Aftab has mentioned, I have two subject, network marketing and about pets. Do I have to open two accounts or in one, run on both subject? Please guide. So Aarti, I just need to have more detail on that. Two subject, network marketing and about pets do we have? Yeah, so see, like, there is one saying in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, when Arjun got confused, he actually asked the answer from the Krishna. And what he asked is that, like, कि मन बड़ा चंचल है, मैं ये करूं कि मैं वो करूं. Okay, so what Krishna suggested is that असंशयम महाबाहो मनो दुर्निग्रहम चलम अभ्यासेन तु वैराग्य कौन्तेय च गृह्यते. What does it mean is that just focus on one thing 2 months for 3 hours. Concept of 1 2 3. One thing 2 month 3 hours. you will see the amazing difference. What happened? We are not able to focus. And when we are not able to focus, we are actually diluting our own results. Right? So remember my formula 1, 2, 3, and you will never have a confusion. You can do marketing, network marketing also. You can do about pets also, whatever you want to mention it, and just see that how you can collaborate together. Mentogram, Shikshak ji, Mentogram, Vivek Trivedi. Yeah, right. So that's how like the collaboration happens. So first thing first, be master of one, and then go to collaboration so that it can actually support you in sync to get both the things together. I hope it answered your question. Thank you. Great. We have got question. Okay. So Ravin Prabhu has asked the question, why we do what we do, like line attending classes. Yeah. So Ravindra, I didn't understood your question. Is it like attending classes? Just type a bit more about that so that I can be able to answer you. Like attending classes. Yeah. So basically, Ravindra Prabhu, the only reason is that the people who want to become trainer, coach, influencer, facilitator, they are always having hunger to learn. And that's what you can see right now, Saturday evening, 8:26, hundreds of the people across globe is connected and everyone is putting their 100% to get the learning side of it. And that is the reason we learn what we wanted to learn, and that actually helps us in terms of creating our knowledge base, right? So that is the reason I suggest you that when you attend the class, you actually attend the class in terms of with a thought process to understand one thing. और कहते हैं ना कि एक भी चीज अगर हमको समझ में आ जाए, yeah, Harish ji, I suggest you, can you put it this thing on question and answer so that we should not miss out. Just use Q&A section of Google, sorry, Zoom, right? The second question from Sucharita Roy, how can we build second degree connection? I hope you got an answer. Anonymous attendee, I want to promote my business of cryptocurrency token. Is it possible nowadays? Yes, everything is possible. Only the thing is that you need to have the complete framework, because even in cryptocurrency also there is a complete influencer who is running the show. So even if your business, see, no business is a wrong business, right? Even if it is not help, say harming the human kind, it's absolutely there. So any business runs on the same set of the principle. You can use it, and even if you want to get the complete framework, the answer is there. Okay. Bhavesh Karya, very true. That's great. You are right. Need consistency to create content and connect. Thank you, Bhavesh ji. Okay. Sunil John, how can I be sure 4% of the people accept my invitation? Sunil John, it's not possible for you to get the network of 4% so easily. What I suggest is that start following first of all, then create the second layer. Okay. Yeah. Then create the second layer, and then it actually helps you in terms of getting connect to the people. Okay. That's how we can do that. Yeah, thank you, Sunil. Right. So this is the way how I can suggest you, every one of you, to understand and just to to the follow that. Okay. So with this, I would like to bring the further session on the detail about the surprise which Siddharth is having for all of you. In the meantime, I request all of you to please put your question on the question and answer, because we are going to complete this session by 9 o'clock. Okay. And there is very, very, very high level of surprises which is coming to you. And I love to connect with you, and I love to take all your questions as much as possible. So Siddharth, over to you to share the golden nuggets and the valuable information.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Vivek sir, for sharing your 3C formula and the different frameworks that you have. And I'm very sure that people I could read from the comments, right, that people really found it kind of pretty valuable, and काफी मजा आया सबको, काफी interactive session था. So once again, thank you so much, Vivek sir. Now, as I promised you in the beginning, right, that we have planned something very special. We basically managed to convince विवेक त्रिवेदी सर कि विवेक सर ये 1 घंटा 2 घंटे का मास्टर क्लास तो यार सब करते हैं, हम कुछ ऐसा डिसरप्टिव करते हैं जिससे जो भी ऑडियंस हमारे कम्युनिटी में जुड़ रहे हैं, वी कैन काइंड ऑफ प्रोवाइड देम एज मच वैल्यू एज पॉसिबल, नॉट जस्ट ज्ञान देके छोड़ना, बट एक्चुअली हेल्पिंग देम, right? Because we want each and every person in this call, we can see hundreds of people joining right now, so each and every one of you has to be an influencer, right? And not only becoming an influencer, but also monetizing it, right? Also making sure that you are getting benefit from it, right? And that is why for the very first time we are doing this partnership, and we decided to start with none other than our favorite mentor, Vivek Trivedi, sir. Right. So let me just share my screen. So I'll share with the rest. What do I mean? Right. So let me just let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes. Right? Very much.
Okay. So let me share you the thought process behind this. Right. ये आपको बहुत ही valuable लगेगा. हमने जो realize किया है, right? In the market there are lots and lots of mentors, coaches, trainers. आपको तरह-तरह की चीजें सिखा रहे हैं. But are they helping you do that, implement it, right? So that is a bit of gap, right? आपके पास ज्ञान तो बहुत है, but do you have that technology support, that platform to put all that knowledge and actually implement it in the online space? So that is something that is very missing, because ज्ञान, knowledge, तो it's there, आपके पास definitely होगा. But what about implementing? How much percentage of the knowledge that you learned you are implementing, right? That will be very, very little. So what we did is we created a special community, that is Vivek Trivedi Cross Mentogram, right? So in which we will Vivek Trivedi sir, he will be mentoring you, he will be guiding you, and he will be making sure that you not just learn strategies, but you also take that step by step approach and becoming that influencer. And Mentogram will be providing you the platform so that whatever influence you are building, right, through Vivek sir, you are able to translate it into the online world, right? Usko monetize kaise karna hamare online platform ke through. That is the whole idea. Otherwise, you guys attending the masterclass, notes bana ke khatam ho gaya, right? That's absolutely no point of doing it, right? बहुत सारे लोग master classes और बहुत सारी चीजें run कर रहे हैं. But what's the point if there is no implementation, right? So when it comes to implementation, हमारी टीम में like kind of एक study की research की what all is the inventory you would need if you want to become that influencer in your field as a mentor, as a coach, as a trainer. तो सबसे पहले तो आपको एक strategy चाहिए रहेगी. Without strategy, it's like taking your ship to nowhere. आप बस वो गोल घूम रहे हो. So that is why the strategy is important, right? And people charge. So these are basically the price that our team has put up. Then secondly, आपका जो idea है, आपका जो strategy है, you have to put it into the online world. So you would need a customized landing page. Third, if you're a coach, mentor, trainer, you would need an LMS tool. So that otherwise, if you do not have an LMS tool, you will be playing with your time, right? आप time के साथ खेलोगे, and that business is never scalable. You will trade your time with money. So having an LMS tool or learning management system will help your learners, access your knowledge and saving you time. People who have used our platforms say, Siddharth, we have saved more than 50% or 60% of our time just by, putting my content in the form of videos or PDF into an online tool. Then you would need a kind of a funnel approach to convert your leads into customers, right? So that's basically ClickFunnels. Then you would need kind of a dashboard to manage your payments and आपका जो भी पूरा process चल रहा है, that's nothing but Zoho, right? So you would need a strategy, you would need Wix, you would need Teachable, you would need ClickFunnels, or you would need Kajabi, because that's also one-stop solution, right? अब ये तो आपके पास technology support आ गई, but उसका करना क्या है? So that is where Mr. Vivek will come. He is the perfect person to kind of teach you, guide you, mentor you. If you want to become an influencer in your field, right? So he will be providing his mentoring. He will be providing his content building strategy and calendar. Maybe Vivek sir, you can elaborate a bit more. After I finish. Sure. But yeah, basically content building strategy, content calendar kya dalna chahiye. You should not be wasting your time, not even 1% of your time, in social media करने में, ये technology ये करने में. let me and Vivek sir do the thing. Let Mentogram and Vivek sir, do that heavy lifting, so that you can focus on what you are good at, right? That's the whole idea. And last but not the least, LinkedIn branding support. So that is, again, we have planned each and every of our member. We'll be inviting them for LinkedIn lives to promote, so that you can help to promote your products, your programs, your courses, right? Just as we are doing here, we have planned for each and every of our member, right? So if you combine all the prices and everything, usually it would easily cross 2 lakh rupees per year, of all the services I'm telling you, right? There are two ways. Either you do it by yourself, you put so much time, energy, money into it, or you let Mentogram do what it is good for. It is known good for doing the technology part. You let Vivek Trivedi do what he is good at. That is basically influence building, and then you focus on what you are good at. That makes the dream team, right? So Vivek sir, shall we? So we'll be sharing this particular brochure with you as well. You can check out our demo platform, right? Maybe I can share you a couple of examples with you of the platforms that are running right now on Mentogram and how they are influencing this mastery. So one such platform is called Tribes of Women. So they are one of our members, and this platform is running on Mentogram. So using this particular platform, Tribes of Women launch their community, right? And as you can see, they are trying to be an influence in that field, right? So this is Tribes of Women community platform that they have launched with the help of Mentogram, right? So this is kind of their membership. We have this platform called Recruitment Training Academy. So this guy, he came to us, Mr. Leslie, and he said, Siddharth, I'm using this different platform, Learnest and Wix and all of these different platforms. He was trying to have a one-stop solution, right? To put his courses, to put his programs all into one place, right? At the same time, helping him, because he does not understand the tech part. He's a technophobic, technology phobia, he has. And he's also working in a full-time job, so how much time he would, be left with, working on his passion project. And that also happens to become, one of his, side income streams. So this is kind of the funnel that we created for him. And these are his different programs that is running. Using these programs, it's kind of, he is finally able to automate everything. It is saving a lot of time for him, right? So that's the whole idea. So these are kind of two different examples that I could share. I would love to keep on going and going, but because of the constraint of time, maybe we'll come back. But yeah, this is how Mentogram kind of has helped our members with setting up their dream projects, whatever ideas they have, convert that into a reality, and not just a platform, but kind of a marketing engine as well, right? And this partnership even becomes more solid with Vivek Trivedi sir joining us. So now, Vivek sir, shall we disclose the price?
Yeah, please. I mean, how many of you are loving it and how many of you want more? Just type DMM in the comment box. Dil mange more.
Yes, let's go for it. The whole idea behind this is that बस learn या ज्ञान लेकर छोड़ना नहीं है, implement करना है. And we want to really help people who are serious, who are damn serious about what they want to do, kind of how they want to become an influencer in their field. Because you only need two things: you need technology and you need mentorship. That's it. Mentorship, Vivek Trivedi sir आपको मिल रहे for this. Technology, I showed you already. Mentogram is obviously there, so that you can focus on what you are good at, right? So that's the whole idea, right? So if you're really committed, this is kind of the perfect this. And so the price, so this is kind of the offer that we are having for you guys, for everyone who is in the webinar, right? So we have kept it very flexible for all of you who is joining us. So all that I mentioned with you, right? The landing page, the LMS tool, you do not need to use Teachable, Wix, ClickFunnels, Zoho, all that particular technology phobia that you are having, it can be solved by using Mentogram. So you get all of that, and you get weekly group coaching call with none other than Vivek Trivedi sir, monthly one-to-one call with Vivek Trivedi, in which he'll be auditing your social media, in which he'll be auditing your profile, influence progress audit, 90 days personal brand workbook, LinkedIn content calendar, LinkedIn profile maximizer, LinkedIn profile checklist. right? So and this is and there are more and more such bonuses. He will keep on adding. We'll keep on adding on a monthly basis. So this is the whole idea. We have kept it very, very flexible. 1 month, it's 10,000, 25,000, and 39,000 rupees. But to the people who have attending this webinar, right, we have a special offer for you guys, and that is we are giving you a 50% discount as an action taker discount, right? This is, and like note, this is only for people who are committed, who are only for action takers, and who wants to leverage on the technology and mentorship support, right? So I'll request my team member to send the link, the payment link, right? So you can, we'll be sending you this details as well, later on after the webinar. So either you can scan the QR code, or you can pay using the payment link that will be shortly sent on the group, right?
So what is token amount, Siddharth?
Yes, so let me just explain. Let me just then share it.
Please.
Yes. So everyone, right? So this is okay.
Yeah.
So this is basically the payment link, and we for the members of this particular masterclass, we are also giving an option of a token amount that's 1,999, right? That if you are if you think, okay, you need some more time to think and kind of discuss and manage the kind of the finances, so we have this token amount of 1,999 which you can pay to confirm your seat in his community, right? And then later on in the next 14 days, you can decide, okay, if you want to go for 1 month, you can pay the remaining. If you want to go for the 3 months, you can pay the remaining. If you want to go for 6 months, you can pay the remaining, right? So as you can see, this is the discounted price, right? So it's 10,000, 25,000, and 40,000. So basically, this is the discounted price that we're offering for the next 72 hours, right? It's again, note, it's only for action takers and only people who are committed to this mentorship journey, right? Mentogram ka ek hi vision hai, to support, to make more mentors, right? Help them reach every corner of the world through our technology platform, through our online platform, right? So this is kind of the offer, the special offer that I was talking, about. Vivek sir, do you want to add something to this?
No, I think that's absolutely great. And I think, I mean, nothing can be better than this, where the complete combinations is getting together. It's like a complete jugalbandi. Let me understand from all of you is that how many of you are finding this really awesome? Okay, if you are finding it really awesome, you can just type awesome in the comment box.
Okay, wait, I close this. Let me reopen this. Okay, fine.
Okay, yeah, chat.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sucharita has asked the question and I will answer you the question, Sucharita. Let me understand from you. Thank you so much, Lochan. Yeah. Thank you so much, Lochan. Thank you so much, Arvind. Thank you so much, Mukesh. Thank you so much, Shailesh, because action taker is something who always bring the influence together. अगर आप एक 2,000 रुपए के लिए अभी एक एक्शन लोगे तो what will happen? You will try to get 10x of this. मतलब मैं अगर कहीं पे 20 रुपए का भी इन्वेस्टमेंट करता हूं तो मैं सोचता हूं कि कैसे मैं 200 के वैल्यू निकालूंगा, और जितना मैं वैल्यू निकालूंगा उतना ज्यादा एक्शन होगा. एंड फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन इंडिया, फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन माय लाइफ, I have actually got connected with the mentogram team or any cohort in that case, where I will be telling you the secret that how my book got rejected for 43 times. छोटी मोटी बात नहीं है, 43 times my book got rejected, okay, but again became a bestseller with getting the mentorship by Dr. Radhakrishnan Pillai. How many of you wants to become author? How many of you wants to become author? Just type author in the comment box if you want to become author, because influencer needs an authority. Authority goes with an author. Sucharita Ray wants to become an author. Sunil John wants to become an author. Arvind wants to become an author, right? Aarti Aftab, okay, has already wrote the book. That's really good. Okay, so you will get to know how you will write the book, the first thing, right? Second is that how many of you want to be a speaker? I mentioned that 50 global events I did without investing a single rupee on inorganic way, right? I have not did any paid what do you call it, advertisement on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn and all that. I did 50 plus event. How many of you want to become a speaker? Just type speaker in the comment box. Type speaker in the comment box. In the meantime, I request you to please take action. Right? Okay, Sunil wants to become a speaker. Pawan
Vivek
wants to
sir,
become a
actually
speaker.
there are two questions that someone asked me. Maybe I can address that.
Please,
So
please.
one is they're asking, let's Siddharth, like 20,000 is a kind of a big amount to pay it in one this. So ma'am, basically we have an option of EMI, right? So if you kind of maybe click on this, put your email address here, right? Okay, I'll just put some sample. You have various payment options that you can choose from, whether that's EMI, Google Pay, right? So if you have a debit card or credit card, you can choose an EMI and you can pay this. And again, this is a no cost EMI. You don't pay for the EMI. Mentogram pays for the EMI, the interest, I mean, right? So you can choose from the EMI also. You can have HDFC, Axis, ICICI, Bajaj Finance, Citibank, right? If your bank is not here, you can let us know in the comment box, and we can activate that. But you can pay this amount in an EMI also, right? 3 months EMI, 6 months EMI, 9 months EMI, that's totally up to you, right? And if you need more time, that's totally fine. We understand. That's why we have kept it for open for 72 hours, right? This will help you replace all the technology phobia that you're having, replacing Wix, replacing Teachable, replacing ClickFunnels, replacing Zoho with our platform, and our team and my team will help you set that up as well. And then LinkedIn, and talking about the influence building, we already discussed about the group coaching call as a part of the group coaching call, one-to-one calls, the audit, progress audit. So all of that, it's a complete solution. There is no way that there is something missing in this. Mentorship mil raha hai, technology mil raha hai. I think the third thing that is required is your commitment. That's it.
Yes.
That's the only missing part, right? And again, okay, one more question. So actually, one of our member kind of asked this. So if you are a Mentogram paid member, or if you are if you are in one of our paid member, if you're one of our paid members, then please reach out to my team, one of my team member, whether Suraj or Aman, right? Or you can put in the groups. And if you're interested in this, right, we are having a special offer for you, you guys. That's even more cheaper than this 50% discount, right? So this is discounted, but for you guys, it will be a very special offer that will be curating those who are our members, our paid members, right? So those who are on pro plan or starter plan or academy plan, for you guys, we have a very, very, very special offer that will that is much, much cheaper than what you can see on the screen, right? So, but you have to be a paid member for that, right? So if you are that, you can reach out to either Suraj or Aman, or you can just put it into the one of the WhatsApp groups that you're part of, right? Vivek, so you want to continue?
Yeah. So, how many of you are action taker? Type 80 in the comment box, because there are two action which I want you to take right now, right away. 80 in the comment box if you are action taker, because how you do one thing is how you do everything, right? So Arvind, and you need to actually join the Telegram group. Okay. Sucharita Ray has asked the question. If we take 1 month, after that, can we go for a long-term membership? Is the price same? Sucharita, I request Siddharth to answer this question. Okay, because it's more related to the pricing side of it. However, what I suggest is that you can book right now with just paying 1,999, not more than that. Okay, and let me congratulate all of you. Let me congratulate all of you who are an action taker. And there is a big surprise, a very big surprise for all those who are an action taker today. But that's a surprise, right? 9 o'clock, I will disclose that surprise. And that's the biggest surprise which you can ever think about. Okay, so but only for those who are actually swiping the card right now and who are even paying 1,999 as a token amount, because that big surprise is there, and that is going to be a huge thing for you, right? So just take an action right now, because the way how you take an action is how you can take it forward, right? I suggest you, if yeah, we can get the link once again by Mentogram team.
Sure.
Yeah.
And again, just to answer, like just to add on to that, point.
Yeah.
If we can take it for 1 month, after that go for a long-term membership. Basically, the action taker discount, that is 50% off. That is applicable only for the next 72 hours, right? Whichever pricing plan that you choose, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, that's up to you, right? But that is only applicable for the next 3 months. Sorry, the next 72 hours, right?
72 hours.
So, for example, if you want to really go for the 3 months, then like if you are really interested in the membership, then maybe you put the token amount now, so that at least you reserve the price and your spot. And secondly, for example, if you want to go for the 3 months, as I mentioned, there are installment options available, right? So you can pay this 3 months cup, in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, you can take installments on that as well. So I think that will be ideal. Otherwise, you have to pay the normal price of 24,999 and 39,999, right? So if you are in it for 3 months, if you're in for 6 months, well and good. You can use the EMI option there. There are various pricing options, and again, it's a no cost EMI. That means the EMI cost, the interest will be borne by Mentogram, right? And again, to reiterate, if you are one of our members, please reach out to us. If you are one of our paid members, please reach out to us, and we will help you sign up for Vivek sir's community, right?
Yes, absolutely. And I want to know from you is that how many of you are ready for action today? Just type RFT in the comment box if you are ready for action today. Be it 1,999, be it 1,999, whatever, I mean 19,999, whatever is there. If you are ready to take action, just type RFT in the comment box, because that's how we are going to understand your action part of it, right? And let me congratulate you, at least in your thought process, you are there to take action, right? So Arvind has mentioned RFT, we have got Salish mentioned RFT, we have got, Sucharita Roy mentioned RFT. That is great. Every one of you, we have got Vijay mentioned RFT, right? So just click on the link below, connect it, and then